Right, coronavirus job retention scheme. Here I am taking my exercise with Kim the tax-fiddling collie, Google it, and Diamond the whippet. She doesn't yet have a record. So today, the 20th of April, was the launch of the coronavirus job retention scheme, and I was pleased to be able to use the system early this morning. I was up before 7 and actually filed a claim under the scheme, got the reference number, etc. So great to see the system was working. Just thought you'd give you a little bit of background as to the process you need to go through. First thing is, before you go near the computer, make sure you've got all the records that the HMRC says you need to have in order to make a claim, because you cannot save this claim and go back to it. You have to file it all in one process. So look for the HMRC help system on what you have to have before you claim. But it includes things like your employer's reference number. That's 3 numbers, a slash, and then a number of other numbers or letters. You need the national insurance number of every member of staff, their full name, and then their employee reference, if that's applicable, the bank account you want the money to go into, your self-assessment record if you're self-employed and employing people, and your corporation tax reference number if it's a limited company, which is the employer. Added to that, you need to know the date that the furlough began. This, of course, cannot be earlier than the 1st of March, but if the workers were working with you after the 1st of March, then it might be that later date. So your furlough period might start on the 20th of March or the 1st of April or whatever. Furlough periods must be at least 3 weeks. And the latest you can claim for is 14 days away from now. So for monthly staff, that means the 30th of April pay slip. So you can make that claim now for any March and any April furlough payments. HMRC this morning, Jim Hara, good Northern Ireland man, has said that the payments will be in your bank within 6 working days. So if you claim today or tomorrow, you will have your claim in the bank by the 30th of April in time for your payroll run. You need to work out what's the national insurance that's due on the furloughed payments that you're making, and HMRC has a guide to help you work that out. It's basically the monthly or weekly pay minus the flat minimum amount, say around £700 a month, and then 13.8% of that. So you work that out because HMRC is going to reimburse that as well. So you will get the 80% plus the national insurance. If you choose to pay your employees the 100%, you have to make up the extra 20% and the national insurance on that. So if you make sure that you've got all the HMRC information that they said you need to have before a claim, you'll find the claim process quite simple. A little bit tiresome if you've got a lot of employees, but it is quite simple. Put in the employer details, references, etc. Now note, you do not put in an email address. This is good because this means if you get an email saying we want you to click here about your recent claim, you can assume it is fake. Most emails or texts from HMRC, and indeed phone calls, are fake, and they're just criminals trying to get your money. So you start to then put in your employee details, name, national insurance number, the amount of the pay you're giving them for furlough, the 80%, not their 100% pay, the national insurance, and any pension contributions you're wanting help with as well. You then add that employee, then you go on to add the next one and the next one. Up to 99 employees have to be added manually. If you have more than 99, then you use an Excel spreadsheet or something that you upload. So once you've that done, you confirm that it's all right. It summarises the amount of your claim, and it asks for your bank account details. and they say that the money will be in your account within 6 working days. So that means if you do this today, the 20th of April, or tomorrow, you will have the money in your bank account in time to pay your staff on the 30th of April, so that's fantastic. And of course, if you've a furlough period for March, that'll help reimburse the money you may have already paid them for March. So I wish you all the very best in your business at this very difficult time. We feel awful for all the employees who are on furlough and wondering how secure will be the business that their employer operates after this. So we just hope that everyone gets through this okay. The 80% scheme that Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor, has announced is very generous and will allow a lot of people to keep their jobs who otherwise would not have. So all the best for the future. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it is of use, and I hope the system doesn't crash today when you're trying to use it.